Believe it or not, some fruits can actually speed up aging, harm your brain, and raise your blood sugar even more than a can of soda. A recent study in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that adults over the age of 65 who often ate certain high-sugar fruits had a shocking 57% higher risk of developing metabolic syndrome, a serious health problem that's linked to strokes, diabetes, and heart failure. What's even scarier is that many of these fruits are often advertised as healthy or good for digestion, yet they could be slowly damaging your body every day. As we age past 65, our metabolism naturally slows down, our cells become more fragile, and our ability to process sugar drops a lot. That means picking the wrong fruit could lead to serious health problems very quickly. But here's the good news. Some fruits actually work like natural medicine for older adults. These special fruits can lower your blood pressure, make your heart stronger, and even help your brain feel younger and more alert. In this video, we're going to show you the top 4 fruits that seniors should be eating every day, and 4 that they should completely avoid. Don't miss the last fruit on the danger list. It's super tasty, very popular, and loved by people everywhere, but it might be silently draining your energy and shortening your life. Before we get into the list, we'd really love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell us where you're watching from. And while you're here, go ahead and tap that like button and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. Alright, let's get started. Coming in at number 4 on the list is avocados. Yes, that's right. Avocados are actually fruits, and they deserve a top spot for some amazing reasons. Unlike the old advice that warned against eating fats, avocados are now known as one of the healthiest choices for seniors. What makes avocados so special is their high amount of monounsaturated fats, especially a type called oleic acid. This healthy fat has been shown to lower bad LDL cholesterol and raise good HDL cholesterol. That's a big win for seniors with heart concerns because better cholesterol levels lower the risk of heart attacks and strokes. But that's not all. Many older adults don't realize that avocados are loaded with potassium, about 975 milligrams in just one fruit, which is even more than a banana. That makes avocados an excellent food for keeping blood pressure in check. And with almost 1 in 4 adults over 65 dealing with high blood pressure, adding avocados to your daily meals could make a real difference. Avocados are loaded with potassium, a powerful mineral that helps your body balance out the effects of sodium and relax the walls of your blood vessels. This natural process makes it easier to keep your blood pressure in a healthy range, often without needing to rely on extra medication. But the benefits of avocados don't stop there. They're also packed with lutein, a special antioxidant that protects your eyes, helps slow down age-related macular degeneration. That's one of the top causes of vision problems in older adults, so getting more lutein is a smart move for keeping your eyes healthy as you age. Another major benefit of eating avocados is something many people don't even realize. They can actually help your body absorb more nutrients. Vitamins like D, E, and K are known as fat-soluble, which means your body needs a little bit of fat to soak them up properly. So, when you toss avocado into your salad or add it to cooked veggies, you're doing your body a big favor. You could absorb up to 15 times more nutrients just by pairing these healthy fats with your meals. That's a huge advantage, especially if you're trying to get the most from your food without taking a bunch of pills or supplements. So, what's the secret to reaping all these avocado benefits? It's super simple. Just eat half an avocado a day. Spread it on some whole grain toast, blend it into your morning smoothie, or enjoy it with a squeeze of fresh lemon juice right from the spoon. However you choose to eat it, this creamy fruit is a game changer for senior health. Now let's move on to number 3, apples. Fresh, crisp, and sweet, apples are more than just a tasty snack. They're loaded with fiber, especially a type called pectin. Pectin helps feed the good bacteria in your gut, which means better digestion, a stronger immune system, and improved nutrient absorption, all important things as we get older. But apples aren't just good for your stomach. They also do wonders for your heart. That same fiber, pectin, grabs onto cholesterol in your digestive system and helps remove it from your body. Over time, this can lead to lower LDL, or bad, cholesterol. Plus, apples are rich in natural compounds called flavonoids, like quercetin, that reduce inflammation and support heart health, and while they're sweet, apples have a low glycemic load, which means they don't spike your blood sugar. Their fiber helps slow down how sugar is absorbed into your bloodstream, which is a big help for anyone managing diabetes or insulin resistance. Apples are also filling because of their fiber and water content, so they help control hunger. And here's a cool bonus. Chewing apples boosts your saliva, which helps prevent cavities and gum disease, both of which are more common with age. No matter the color, red, green, or yellow, apples are one of the easiest and most flexible fruits you can enjoy. They're simple to carry, quick to eat, and when added to your daily routine, they can support nearly every major part of your body. Just one apple a day can go a long way. Now let's move on to the second fruit on the list, pomegranate. While it may not be the first fruit that comes to mind when you think about daily snacks, this bright red fruit is like liquid gold, especially when it comes to heart health for older adults. As we age, our arteries often become less flexible. This can reduce blood flow, raise blood pressure, and make the heart work harder. That's where pomegranate comes in. It's loaded with powerful antioxidants called punicalagins. These special nutrients can lower the oxidative stress in your arteries by over 30%, as shown in a study published in the journal Atherosclerosis. What's even more impressive is that punicalagins have been found to be 3 times more powerful than the antioxidants in red wine or green tea. When oxidative stress builds up, it causes inflammation and makes your arteries narrow like rust forming inside an old water pipe. But punicalagins help keep your blood flowing easily and smoothly. Several studies also show that drinking pomegranate juice can lower the top number in your blood pressure, systolic pressure, by 5 to 21%. A big deal for seniors trying to manage high blood pressure without extra medications, but that's not all. Pomegranates also help improve memory and brain function. A UCLA study showed that seniors who drank pomegranate juice every day performed better on verbal memory tests than those who didn't. That's important because memory loss is one of the biggest fears many people have about getting older. Another plus, pomegranate offers dental benefits too, and you don't even have to chew. The juice delivers the same powerful antioxidants in an easy-to-digest form. While supplements can help, eating the whole fruit adds fiber and more nutrients your body needs. You don't need to drink a full glass of juice every day either. Just half a cup of pomegranate seeds or a splash of juice in your smoothie can do wonders. And unlike many sweet fruits, pomegranate has a low glycemic index, which means it won't spike your blood sugar. That makes it a smart choice for seniors managing pre-diabetes or type 2 diabetes. Just make sure to pick 100% pure pomegranate juice without added sugar. And if you're on blood thinners, check with your doctor first, as pomegranate can slightly affect how those medications work. Beyond its flavor, this fruit supports a stronger heart and can help you feel younger and healthier for years to come. First place on our list goes to the flavorful world of berries, blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries, all waiting to excite your taste buds. These vibrant little fruits aren't just delicious. They're also the top fruits we recommend for seniors because of their incredible anti-aging benefits. In fact, no other food even comes close. What makes berries so special for older adults? It all starts with their powerful impact on the brain. Berries are full of a plant compound called anthocyanins, the natural pigment that gives blueberries their deep blue color. But these pigments do much more than just look pretty. They act as strong antioxidants, helping reduce inflammation in the brain and improve how brain cells communicate with each other. Want proof? A study in the journal Annals of Neurology showed that seniors who ate just 2 servings of blueberries per week could slow down cognitive aging by as much as 2.5 years. That's like keeping your brain almost 3 years younger just by eating berries. The reason for this brain-boosting power is because the antioxidants in berries can actually cross the blood-brain barrier, directly protecting brain cells from damage caused by oxidative stress. But it doesn't stop at memory. Blueberries also help improve balance and coordination, 2 things that are critical for preventing falls, which are a leading cause of injuries in older adults. Beyond brain health, berries are fantastic for your heart too. Multiple studies show that eating berries regularly can lower blood pressure, reduce inflammation, and make your arteries more flexible. All of these benefits add up to a lower risk of heart disease, which remains the leading cause of death for seniors. Another area where berries shine is blood sugar control. Although they taste sweet, berries are low on the glycemic index. Their mix of fiber and natural compounds helps slow down sugar absorption after meals, which keeps blood sugar levels stable. This is especially helpful for seniors managing prediabetes or type 2 diabetes. Speaking of fiber, berries provide around 8 grams per cup. That's excellent for supporting healthy digestion and keeping bowel movements regular without being too harsh on sensitive stomachs. Just 1 cup a day, mixed into your oatmeal, yogurt or smoothie, can give you more energy, improve focus, and even lift your mood. To get the most out of your berries, choose fresh or frozen options. Skip the dried varieties though, as they often contain added sugars that cancel out many of the health perks. Now that we've covered the top 4 fruits that seniors should include in their diets, it's time to take a look at the fruits to avoid, starting with one that might already be in your fridge. Coming in 4th place on the danger list, grapes. At first glance, grapes seem like a great snack. They're small, sweet, juicy, and rich in antioxidants, especially the red and black varieties, but there's more to the story, and if you're over 60, you'll want to hear what makes grapes less friendly to your health goals. However, for older adults, grapes can be a bit tricky. While they look harmless and healthy, they may not be the best choice for seniors. The main problem with grapes is that they contain a high amount of natural sugar and very little fiber. Grapes are loaded with a natural sugar called glucose fructose, which makes them easy to snack on without realizing just how much sugar you're eating. It's not unusual to pop a handful in your mouth and keep going. But here's something surprising. Just 1 cup of grapes contains about 23 grams of sugar. That's about the same as eating a small candy bar. For seniors who are trying to manage their blood sugar, this can become a serious issue. Because grapes don't have much fiber, that sugar rushes straight into your bloodstream, causing a quick spike in blood sugar and insulin levels. And these aren't just short-term effects. These constant ups and downs in blood sugar can lead to weight gain, trigger inflammation in the body, and even increase the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. There's also another concern. Grapes are often sprayed with pesticides, unless they're organic. For seniors with weaker immune systems or sensitive digestion, this can be risky, as those chemicals may not be well tolerated. Even though grape skins are thin and easy to chew, they don't offer the same kind of nutritional benefits that you'd get from the thicker skins of fruits like apples or pears. So what's the bottom line? Grapes may look innocent, but they can cause a real roller coaster for your blood sugar, and that's the last thing you want if you're trying to stay energized, maintain a healthy weight, or protect your metabolism. Next on our list in 3rd place are dried fruits. While they might seem like a handy and healthy snack, especially when you're on the go, dried fruits come with hidden challenges, especially for seniors. Many dried fruits are processed with sulfites, which are added during commercial drying, to preserve color and extend shelf life. These preservatives can be hard on your system, especially if your body is already sensitive or reactive to chemicals. The biggest problem with dried fruits, though, is the sugar content. When fruit is dried, the water is removed, and what's left is highly concentrated sugar. That means a small handful of dried apricots can contain the same amount of sugar as several whole fresh ones. Without the water and fiber to help you feel full, it's easy to eat more than you planned, and that's a fast way to overload on sugar. For seniors, especially those managing diabetes or insulin resistance, even a small amount of dried fruit can send blood sugar soaring. Over time, those spikes can contribute to long-term issues like type 2 diabetes, and they can also make existing blood sugar problems harder to manage, but that's not all. The rapid rise in blood sugar can also cause inflammation in the body, which may worsen arthritis, speed up memory loss, and weaken the immune system, something that becomes more dangerous as we age. To make matters worse, many dried fruits also contain added sugars or syrup coatings, making them even more harmful than they appear. It's easy to think you're making a healthy choice, but in reality, these tiny snacks could be quietly working against your health. Sulfites, which are commonly found in many types of dried fruit, can trigger strong asthma-like reactions in people who are sensitive to them, especially in older adults. As we age, our lungs naturally change and conditions like asthma and COPD become more common. This makes seniors more likely to react to sulfites. In fact, about 1 in every 100 people has sulfite sensitivity, and that number is even higher among older adults with breathing problems. On top of that, the combination of concentrated sugar and chemical preservatives in dried fruit can make things worse for seniors dealing with inflammation-related problems like arthritis. And that's no small concern, since nearly half of all adults over the age of 65 live with some form of arthritis. Now moving on to second place on the list, green bananas. While ripe bananas with a few brown spots are often a smart choice for many seniors, green bananas come with a set of health concerns that make them one of the least ideal fruits for older adults. The biggest problem with unripe bananas is that they contain something called resistant starch. Unlike the sugars in ripe bananas, this type of starch isn't easily broken down by your body. Instead, it passes through the small intestine without being digested. For seniors, whose digestion may already be slower due to age-related changes or lower enzyme production, this can cause gas, bloating, and belly pain. For those already living with irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, or inflammatory bowel disease, IBD, both of which become more common with age, green bananas can make digestive symptoms even worse. But the problem doesn't stop there. That tough-to-digest starch can also block your body from properly absorbing nutrients from other foods in your meal. That's a big deal if you're already at risk for vitamin and mineral deficiencies, which can happen with certain medications, smaller appetites, or age-related absorption issues. Unripe bananas also contain astringent compounds that give them that chalky or dry mouthfeel. These compounds may irritate the lining of the stomach or intestines in some people, causing mild inflammation or discomfort. And when we compare their nutrition to ripe bananas, green bananas also fall short. They have much lower levels of antioxidants, which are important for fighting inflammation and supporting your overall health. Ripe bananas have more of these helpful compounds, making them a better choice for seniors. Finally, coming in at number 1 on our list of fruits to avoid is grapefruit. While grapefruit is often promoted as a healthy, low-calorie fruit and a good option for weight loss, it can actually be dangerous for older adults who take certain medications. Here's why. Grapefruit contains compounds called furanocoumarins, which interfere with an enzyme in your digestive system called CYP3A4. This enzyme helps break down many common medications. If grapefruit blocks this enzyme, your body can end up absorbing too much of the medicine, even if you're taking the correct dose. That's like taking a double or triple dose without meaning to. This can lead to a much higher risk of serious side effects, some of which can be life-threatening. And we're not talking about rare drugs. This enzyme is involved in how your body processes about 85 different medications. This long list of affected medications includes many that are commonly prescribed to older adults. It features popular cholesterol-lowering drugs like atorvastatin, lovastatin, and simvastatin. It also covers certain medications for blood pressure, especially calcium channel blockers like nifedipine, as well as anti-anxiety drugs such as buspirone, heart rhythm medications like amiodarone, and even some antihistamines, and drugs that weaken the immune system. For example, eating grapefruit while taking the cholesterol drug Lipitor can raise the level of the drug in your body by over 400%. That's a huge jump, and it seriously increases the risk of dangerous side effects like muscle breakdown and kidney damage. What's really alarming is that you don't have to eat a lot of grapefruit to trigger this problem. Even just half a grapefruit or a small glass of juice can start these risky interactions, and the effects can last up to 72 hours after eating or drinking it. So spacing out the timing between your medication and the fruit won't solve the problem, because of the serious risk and the fact that so many important medications are affected. Grapefruit ranks as the number 1 fruit that older adults should either avoid completely or eat only under medical supervision. If you're taking any kind of prescription medication, You should always check with your doctor or pharmacist before eating grapefruit or drinking grapefruit juice. Don't assume it's okay just because it seems harmless. Overlooking how grapefruit might affect your medication is a risk you don't want to take. A fruit that seems perfectly healthy could actually be working against your treatment. So there you have it, a full guide to the fruits that are best for seniors and the ones to avoid. Healthy picks like avocados, apples, pomegranates, and berries can really help slow aging, boost your brain power, and give you more strength. But on the other hand, fruits like grapefruit, dried fruits, green bananas, and even innocent-looking grapes could quietly drain your energy, raise your blood sugar, and make inflammation worse, all of which can seriously affect your well-being. What makes this so tricky is how easy it is to miss the signs. A simple handful of grapes or an unripe banana might seem harmless, but they can slowly cause problems in your body. Sadly, most people only realize the impact when it's already taken a toll. That's why it's so important to make smart choices. Enjoy your meals mindfully, and whenever you can, pair your fruit with a source of protein or healthy fat to help keep your blood sugar stable. We'd love to hear from you. Are you eating any of these harmful fruits without knowing? Which one surprised you the most today? Have you ever had a strange or unexpected reaction after eating a particular fruit? Share your story in the comments below. We're looking forward to reading your thoughts and experiences, and as always, thank you so much for watching and supporting our channel.